It's Dungeon Crate time!
Join the team.
Hey team, it's McGuire Review, and we're going to take a look at a triple shot Dungeon Crate. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Triple shot Dungeon Crate. Come up with a little song. Alright team, triple shot for Dungeon Crate. Again, sometimes we do a month by month. Sometimes we do double shots. We're going to do a triple shot this time for Dungeon Crate. These are amazing tabletop RPG monthly subscription crates. They're awesome. One of the biggest and definitely the best in the industry. If you want to go check them out, you can find a link on the channel description below. Even get yourself a discount code on your crate to save you a little bit of cash. Highly recommend you do that if you're going to check out Dungeon Crate. If you haven't already, use that promo code that we got with the channel. That's what it's there for. And I don't get any kickback off of that. Obviously, they do send me this product for the channel. And if it sucked, I wouldn't review it. And I wouldn't put it on the channel. But it's awesome. So that's why I make all these videos for Dungeon Crate. I've been doing it for years now. And their stuff just keeps getting better and better and better. And one of the reasons why I do these double and triple shots is because you can see just the consistency month after month. And it just seems like every month is always cool. There's never a dud. So I don't really know which one's which. So I'm gonna use the tiny bone shiv of death. Whoa! Almost stabbed myself with a tiny bone shiv of death. Let's get these open, all right, because I do open these. You can see I'm opening them right now. I open them on camera because I want to get sort of the real sort of reaction of what's in these, and I want to see them as you see them. So let's get these open because I do want to go May, June, July. So June. So here's June. So we'll put this one in the middle. Okay, so we have May, June, July. So I'm going to do May, then we're going to do June, then we're going to do July. So I will set these off to the side here so we can kind of go one by one through them, starting off with May 2021. I will say before we get in, they always come in a really cool box. There are some things that are on the side here. Don't forget these. These are the Dungeon Crate coins. A lot of times you don't see them, you just throw this away. Don't do that. Okay, keep your little coins here. Hopefully you haven't been throwing this away. You can use these coins to cash in on like really cool limited items that Dungeon Crate has in their store. There's a whole kind of system around this. So check out their website. They'll tell you exactly how to use these coins. You got so many of them. They'll send you like a really cool limited thing. All right? So let's get the month of May 2021 open. You've got to have your nice little piece of Dungeon Crate paper on the top. Excellent. I keep that. Use it for wrapping presents. Ooh, right off the bat, there's some sweet stickers. Sometimes they put these stickers on the outside. I kind of would like to... Let me get this over here. I don't want to block Bear. He gets upset about that. But sometimes they stick stickers on the outside of these boxes, and I was like, oh, man, put these stickers right in there. So here we go. Stickers right in the box. And they're so cool, too. I love their stickers. So we got a cool... I'm going to put May here, June, July. So we'll just put this out here. D&D sticker. Here's a heart with dice. Oh, they're such cool stickers, too. Dungeons and Dragons with... it's kind of a really cool pastel kind of artwork. And then this one says... It's a D20 and it says Rogue. So if you play that Rogue class, that's your class of choice. Boom! You got yourself a Rogue sticker. Now we have... they're doing this again where they do have the Dungeon Crate insert. And they will send you a code as well to do a digital download of some of the things you'll find in this crate. So if you want to download the adventures and have them on your phone, have the PDFs, you can do that. You don't have to have the physical items as well. They also have just a digital thing that you can get on a month-to-month basis as well. So this is going to show everything that we got in the crate. Tons of stuff, tons of individual things in the crate this time. And then on the back, there's always some type of tile layout. This is kind of looks like just sort of a square, maybe a stone basement or something, or an outside courtyard. And after you collect these over an annual period of time, they generally will all make one big kind of map that you can put all out together. That's something else that's kind of cool as well. Okay? So we got that. We'll keep that right here because I might use that as we go through the items. Okay, this looks like a piece of artwork. Yes. So sometimes they will highlight artists that are in the industry. So here's a piece of artwork from an artist, and on the back there, you got who that artist is. It's like Matt Owen. And then it gives you a little bit about Matt and his background, and then where you can follow Matt. Okay, so you'll find these in the crates sometimes as well, which I think is a really cool thing to support artists in the industry. Here's a bookmark. Love a good bookmark. On the back, it's got, well, this fits right into. So here on the back, it's got, see these tiles that match these here, but then you got a little bridge. So now you can use these bookmarks to say, ooh, you can go across here and get a bridge. And then if you have, I'll show you in another one, I'll put out another little section. So it's just a way to kind of creatively build yourself a little map over time. They're really creative and good about reusing things like that. And you got a bookmark, okay? Ooh, we got beef jerkies in here. Oh, this is unicorn smoked beef snack stick, mythical meats. Oh, that, I wish I knew that was in, well, I mean, it's beef jerky. It's not like it's gone bad. Unicorn beef jerky. Let's see how unicorn tastes. Okay. Ooh, it's got a good smell. A little bit sweet. A little honey. Ooh, it's tender. Oh, it's good. Oh my god, this is awesome. This is the best video ever. Okay. So we will be getting to eat jerky, unicorn style. While we're doing the unboxing, this is amazing. Single brush included. There might be something else in there that goes with, but sometimes I do just put items like this. This is going to provide you, this is a nice dry brush. Dry brushes will have, some of them will be kind of square cut like that. And then that allows you to, if you're doing like weathering on like the edge of like machinery or tanks or armor or whatever, it helps to get a nice tight line of weathering that kind of goes around the outside. Or you can use these to do edge highlighting. I do that sometimes versus trying to do that hard cartoon. I don't know. I don't want to put any shade on anybody's edge highlighting, but I'm not a big fan of just that solid line edge highlighting. I think it looks kind of cartoony. If you want it to make it look more realistic, I like to use a brush like this, and I'll go through and I'll do that edge highlighting with something like this. So here's a paintbrush. You can see how awesome this is. Great. Look at this. This is nuts, right? It keeps going. Boom! Double miniatures. Small World Galadin. Really cool style miniature there of a little kind of a, not a priest, but kind of a wizard looking little guy with a scroll. Oh, I love this miniature. So we'll put this miniature right up front. We get some work on those miniatures. You'll see that in the overhead cam as we go through some of this stuff. Bear will hit us with the overhead cam. We can get rid of these for now. And here's another one here that has also a very similar style, but female. Super cool little miniatures on those. Here is, what is this? This looks like a sticky. What is this? These little dragon stickies where you can like... Oh! Oh! Can I get the lid closed? No, I can't because this is up. But if this was closed, this was like this, can I get the lid closed? Oh! Alright, that's pretty neat. We'll put that over to the side here. Alright, let's see that. Man, this is nuts. Okay, the Shop of Many Things Elemental Ink Pen. Disappeared by heat, reappear by ice. Ooh, we got some heat. And we got some temperature-controlled ink pens here. Awesome. And you get 3... It says black, blue, and red. I assume that's the color of the inks as well. How awesome is that? What a cool item. Here we have a little standard notepad. It's got the Dungeon Crate logo kind of water marked into it. That's nice to have these little notepads. Now we got more, we're getting into kind of the adventure side of what would be in this crate. Sometimes they're more heavier on the adventures that you get. Sometimes it's a crate like this, which a bunch of really cool items. These are leveled random rooms. So level 4, level 4, level 4. Okay, so this is all for level 4s, it looks like. And they are random rooms you can run into. This one's called Tongue Tied. Just keep it swinging, and Nightcap. It'll give you the different minions, the boss's treasures, things that would be in that room, and then on the back it'll give you kind of a layout of what that room will look like and what will happen if you're able to, get through the room. These are really awesome because they allow you, and sometimes they go directly with the adventures that are here, the little excursions, and these are like little special encounters. I love it when they do these little single encounters. And the reason is because you can just take this stuff, throw it in a folder or box somewhere, and then if you're going through any type of campaign. Now again, these are based on 5e, these particular ones are. But if you're going through any type of campaign, you can just say, oh, I'm going to pull out this, Crusaders of the Lost Skull Temple encounter, and they're going to go on like a little side quest, right? They're really good for that. Or you're going through a dungeon and all of a sudden, ooh, you just entered Just Keep It swinging room, right? And you can pull this out, and it's just a really quick way to help you create random sort of things that your players can run into. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, team, that was May 2021. Oh, hang on, there's another sticker in here. 20 sides to every story. Another sweet sticker. Add that to the mix. Okay, that's May. You can see how awesome May was. You got miniatures, paintbrush, stickers, art, adventures, awesome pins, notepad. I think I hit everything. Bookmark. Pretty cool month for the month of May. We'll get this out of here, and we'll start on the month of June. And we'll put June here. Hopefully we've got enough room for July. I might start getting this stuff moved over here just a little bit more. Oh, so awesome. This is June 2021. All right, June 2021. We'll set this here as we go through this. All right. Okay, we're not going to hit all the individual things because we already did it for May, so we're just going to burn through this here. Okay, Dungeon Crate insert. We got the insert. Again, what's on the back? Same thing, right? So you can start stacking these up and making a broader collection of those. So we'll put June right here. Looks like we've got a map. Right? Ooh, I love it when they make these maps and they put them in because it usually means there's going to be a really cool adventure that's in this one. So nice quality map. The print's really high quality. It is kind of your standard thicker paper, sort of wax-coated map like you would get in any of these RPG books or the maps you would get from that perspective. So this looks really good. All right, got some more stickers. I don't know how many, but definitely one. Ooh, I like that one too. It's like flowers with D20s. That's nice. Put these stickers right up front. Do have a little... Sometimes they put these Dungeon Crate cards in. Sometimes they'll just be randomly kind of in with some of the items as well. But on the back, it's like a little quick name, speed, initiative, and in your core attributes there that are on the back. So something kind of fun, dry erase kind of thing you can travel with. Oh, sweet. They put some paint in this one again. So Goblin Skin is what this one is called. We got 2 of these now. And I want to see them put more and more of these paints in here because obviously you got the miniatures. Why not start adding more paints? And I think that's where they're going here. So there's a nice bottle of paint. Goblin Skin. We do have another double miniature month. So this is the Burrowing Horror. So we got this, and this is a Darkhaven Bones. Again, we got the Dark Horror miniature. It's pretty cool. Okay. And we also have a Pathfinder Goblins Pyros. This is straight up a Pathfinder branded one for Bones. Very nice. This one's on kind of a little sprue. I can pop these off. I'll go back later and do a different job. This is the bendable, pliable plastic on this one. Sometimes they're the harder, but I love this. This is straight up Pathfinder branded. These are so cool. So you get 4 of the goblins here that you can use. And again, I mean, you don't have to paint them. You can just plop them down and use them in your games if you're not a painter. Or you can. I mean, that's why you're getting kind of the goblin skin here paint. You obviously need other colors as well, but there's 4 goblins. And then there is a little felt bag. What's in here? Ooh, dice. Yes, and I like these. These are kind of green dice. We'll get these ripped open. Got some green dice here. And they're always a really nice set, too, I'll have to say. They don't just... They use... Ooh, these are really nice. They got like a... they've got like a little glittery shimmer and a sheen to them. They're like a creamy green, like a jade green with a yellowish gold like glitter sheen to them. These are awesome. I love this. These are so cool. Really nice set of dice there, and you get a nice little felt bag to hold them. If you want to put them back in that bag, you can. You don't have to, but do get a nice little felt bag. Actually, let me do this. Put this right here, and then we'll put our dice on top of it. Ooh, like that. Okay, and then the rest of the stuff that we're going to have in here is our RPG adventures for the month. Looks like we got Beasts of Burden. Oh, it's another one of these deals where you do get the map here. You've got the Beasts of Burden adventure book, and this one comes with a little DM screen as well, which I've seen them do before in the past. I love these little DM screens. I mean, it's like a full little DM screen that they make for specifically this Beasts of Burdens. It's got all the information you need for the different challenges and the monster stat blocks. Oh, this is really cool. Okay, so you can run your players through this little mini adventure, Beasts of Burdens, or Beasts of Burden, and then we have generally these items right here. They're going to go with this. They do these great item cards where you can just kind of say, okay, here's your boss, and then on the back it's going to have the stats for it. And then you have items as well, and on the back you have stats for it, which is really cool because you can keep these and use these for a number of things as well in any of your campaigns. I've got a number of these now where you can just have magical items that the players acquire, and you can just hand them that magical item. They got the nice artwork, they got the item, they can sit at their spot, and then here on the back they've got the stat blocks. Now, one thing I will call out about Beasts of Burden, it looks like it's a Pathfinder 2nd edition version of things. Sometimes they do Pathfinder things, sometimes they do Dungeons and Dragons things, sometimes it's sort of both, and they're both included in it. This looks like this one in particular is a Pathfinder 2e. So pretty awesome. And then there are going to be a couple more rooms that are going to be included here that probably go with our adventure. You'll see there, that one, and this one. Okay, so that is going to be the month of June. You can see there's not a dud, right? Like, so far, we're 2 for 2, doing well. Now we get into the final one, which is July 2022. First thing right off the bat is going to be, now there wasn't any paper, there wasn't any wrapping paper in this one. So I don't know if that was just a mistake or for some reason in July they didn't do it. So choose your weapon. This is a big decal sticker, one of these nylon decal stickers that goes, like, you can put into the window of a car. So these are pretty awesome. Choose your weapon. It's got the dice. I might put that on the car. It's pretty sweet. Okay, let's see if I can put this right here. It's gonna get tight, right? Because it's just so awesome. I'll hold it. We then have a little dragon ducky. That's pretty cool. Yeah, just a standard dragon ducky. Let's see if it. I was going to see if it squeaked. It didn't squeak, but just your standard little rubber ducky, but in the form of a red dragon. So that's pretty cool. There is also a little, this is like a box. Ooh, there's something in it. What's in it? I'm curious what's in it. So if you got a D6, let's roll that D6, see what we get. And a crit! Oh, I better get a crit inside. Give me the crit. Okay, that opens up. What do we... Oh, yes! These are cool! So I have a couple of these that are D20s. So I have a couple of these that are D20s where it's hard to see, but you can see it on the up-close cam. It's a dice. It's a die within a die. So you get dice. It's 2 of them. These are D6. So if you had to roll 2D6, then you could just... Or 4D6. This is good for, if you're... what would that be? Like a mage or something like that would be rolling a lot of D6s. Here's essentially 4 D6s you can just roll all at once and say, oh, I got a 3, a 1, a 2, and a 2, and a 2. What's nice about the D20 ones they made of these is that I use those for rolling advantage and disadvantage because it's just you roll 1 dice and it's like rolling 2 dice. So these are really cool. Really like those. And it's neat that you get this little container as well because obviously you store whatever you want in this container. So now you got a really cool little container to store your dice. That's awesome. Here's a pencil, and need another one of these. This one is branded, says Norse Foundry. And, oh, this is one of these pencils. They had a whole pack of these in a prior crate where you can roll the pencil. And it's really hard to see on this pencil because of the color, but there's a deep red that's on this pencil of little pips. So you can roll the pencil and say, oh, I got a 1. Yeah, big surprise. That's awesome. Oh, sweet. I so needed a whole set of D6 dice for my Warhammer 40K games. So this is gonna work really well, especially for my Ultramarines army. That's awesome. Nice Ultramarine blue too. This is so cool. Okay, whole set of D6. We got a miniature in this one as well. It is a character that's supposed to be a D6. So it's kind of a little cartoony character that's a D6. It looks like there is a molded base that it will go on, and it's kind of playing the guitar, and it is a D6. And it's got the numbers on it all the way around as well. So that's a cool little miniature. I really like the miniatures they've had in the last few crates here. Have been a little bit, distant from, this one was kind of your standard in-game kind of miniatures, and these kind of got a little more of the cartoony look, and this one's just sort of a funny little character. This one's probably just painted up. I don't know if you'd use it in a game or not, but I really like that. Here's another sticker in this crate as well. Did we get that one already? We got one that was simple. No, we did. It's the heart. It's the heart of the of all the dice. And that's one thing that's nice. If you miss out on a specific thing, they will kind of reuse items over the course of a few months within their crates. Things will kind of pop back up again. So that's nice to see. But I don't think they overdo it where it's like, reuse. I don't see that. And obviously we haven't seen that because I've just opened 3 crates right in front of you. To prove that you're just getting value in every one of these. Here's an interesting one. It's got that same backing that we're building out here with our cards we've seen so far, but on this side it's got different numbers of coinage. So that's either going to be specifically used for something that's in this adventure or just something extra and fun that you can do with your players. Okay, here is the Dungeon Crate insert. Again, same thing. It's got that backing. Put that here. This is the conversational RPG created by... Oh, Ryan! Okay, so this is an RPG created by one of my buddies, Ryan, and he runs something else called Session 0. If you want to get your awesome RPG shirts, you can find Session 0 out there. That's what this Outlast is. Very cool. So he's got his very own the conversational RPG built right in here to Dungeon Crate. Excellent. Okay, let's see if there's some other items. It looks like there is a pad of paper that you'll get here for Outlast. Okay, so you got that goes right with that. And then you have a little level 4, the Green Garden of Thorns little encounter that you can run people through, and it looks like there's a couple items that go with that encounter that you'll get. Again, these fantastic item cards. You'll have like your enemies as well as any items or things that you might encounter within that mini adventure there. That I don't know if it's an adventure, but that little encounter that you would run into. Okay, so that is Dungeon Crate for the month of May, June, and July 2021. You can see what a spread, team. I mean, if you're into tabletop RPG, if you're just getting into it, maybe you're not, but you just think this kind of gaming related stuff is cool, you can't get any better than Dungeon Crate. It really is the route and the way to go to the land of glory. Okay, don't forget the channel code below in the description of the video to get yourself some cash off on your Dungeon Crate. Hit that like, click subscribe below to join the team. Keep rolling them crits. This has been the McGuire Review, and we'll see you next time.